the carport's going to start like, if you're standing where I am, this carport's going to start at about 3 feet in front of the bumper of that this way.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out where the driveway's going to start cutting in to go straight up there.
Yeah, to
you don't
angle.
want to get here and then have to take a sharp right and then like an S. You'd be more better, going almost straight. We're going to bring the cat tomorrow to spread everything around. So.
Oh, okay. So today is just the earth moving
dirt into the areas that it needs to be.
Okay. This gives a little bit different perspective of our build site. I'm in this field that kind of drops off, or really does drop off. You can see this bank. We're hoping to soften a bit and utilize the dirt for in front of the house and over on the back side where the carport is going to be. And you may have heard Tom say they're going to bring in a excavator? Earth mover, I'll call it, tomorrow to move the dirt around. But for now, we're just mainly getting the dirt into the right places. And then they'll get it smoothed out. And my dog has tangled himself in all the bushes. What are you doing, Sawyer? Come back this way. Come back this way, dude. Come on. Where are you going? Come on. So as you can see, we're having a lot of dirt moved today. They have just been bringing piles and piles in what will be the front of our house. So lots of dirt piles there, and then they've been making their way to the side over here, as well as starting to build up from this driveway and angling up towards the house, because to the left here, or like in front of where the telephone pole is where they're going to build out the carport. So the driveway needs to kind of ease up to that carport, which you can see is at a higher level, because that will be adjacent to the house with a nice little covered walkway. So that'll be nice for winter, stay under the cover. So here he comes with another load. So we should be backing up right to where we can't see on the other side of this mound the other piles they've been adding there. Yep. It's another day of excavation. Hopefully you can hear me over the noise of the excavators and other equipment you can see in the background. They've brought in some different equipment today, things to move around the dirt, and also to press it down, compress it with the roller machine. More activity going on, and we'll just keep an eye on things and see where we end up at the end of the day. Well, the excavator crew has left for the day, and we're scoping out what progress they made. I'm up on top of the top floor of our house, under construction, obviously. If I scan down, you see the excavator and bulldozer equipment down there, so they are coming back. But for today, you can see the driveway that we have that goes over to the pole barn. They moved the earth, you know, added a bunch of, I don't know how many truckloads in here to build this up. So now we'll have a ramp, you know, basically that goes behind the house where you can't see where our carport will be. So it'll be a straight shot to the carport. And come up here, and they've leveled out. They added a ton of dirt up here just off the house. So if you can see the foundation looking down. So they added all of this, and then it tapers. It's kind of hard to tell, but it actually is tapering almost like straight shot down. It's not really tapering. So we'll see how that looks in the end. And then it also drops off on this side, but they did a lot of work grading and making it more gradual off the end of the bank this direction. So it doesn't go out as far as it did, and it's a nice slope. I'm trying to point my finger in the right direction. It's a nice slope down to the lower field now. Today the crew is back with the excavators and dump trucks, and they've delivered a lot of gravel, and we're building up that driveway that you saw from yesterday where they moved the dirt around. Now they've been graveling that, so we'll have a nice transition up to our new carport once that is built out. But first things first, you gotta have gravel, gotta have a good foundation, and they're currently smoothing out a lot of the land that's kind of east of where the carport will be, and I'll show some video of that. house that will eventually have, looking up there, will have a big wall of windows up here and a deck coming out from that main floor. So let me turn the camera around. Stepping back, see our basement level here, and the guys were measuring out where the holes should go for the deck. So that's what we have here. Got one in the middle. And then the deck is actually on this corner of the house, the south side. It's going to wrap around. So it looks like we have double holes here to make this turn and then go up towards that back side of the house. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. We'll be back next week and see what progress there is on both the carport and this deck. I'm assuming concrete is next, maybe some forms, then the concrete, and then posts and more actual framing type construction. So be sure to like this video, let us know you appreciate the content or enjoy the content, and subscribe so you don't miss our next video. Thanks. They saw me. Don't go!